Hello, guys, how are you? I hope you're fine and okay, as my wife would say. So, basically, I want to make this video just thinking about my health, my weight, which is increasing every day because I've started to eat dinner again, and overall, I've started to eat more, not just dinner. I'm actually doing more meals. And yeah, so I want to start from cutting dinner again. You probably heard me saying this already if you're following me and my channel, but anyway, sometimes before we take a decision, uh, sometimes it's gonna pass, and it takes time sometimes, to actually resolve, to actually take a decision, to actually commit ourselves properly to something that we want to do, right? And basically, so I said it before, I want to do it again. uh, Dinner is not important for me, for the kind of metabolism metabolism that I have, and also not having dinner means to have a lot of time for yourself. You can do a lot more stuff. You can read, you can watch a movie, you can study, you don't have to prepare the food, you don't have to wash the dishes, you don't have to just sit on the sofa sleepy because your tummy is full, which is it's quite a part of having dinner. After I had dinner, I always feel very sleepy, and I just want to go to bed, right? Which is super bad because you're not supposed to go to bed after you had your dinner, immediately after dinner, and but that's the time we have. We don't have much time here. You can't stay up for how many hours can you stay up after dinner. You understand that it is impossible. Also, you have to consider that basically you're gonna feel very much sleepy after dinner. Yes? So you just want to go to bed, and even if you want to stay up, it's difficult, first of all, especially after a day of work. It's very difficult. So cutting dinner is the most sensible thing to do. So I'm going to replace dinner with latte, okay? So milk, coffee, and honey, okay? And coming from dinner, I could also say, if you're feeling hungry, you can have another coffee, maybe decaf coffee, I don't know. It's still gonna be better than having a proper dinner. Considering that my dinner is always there's always some source of fat, like cheese or salami or sausages, Yeah, so milk and coffee will do. And also it helped me in the past. It helped me to reach basically the weight, an amazing weight of 77. Okay, 77 kilos. Right now I'm actually 97 point something, maybe even 98. I haven't weighed myself this morning, but that's what I'm thinking of, right? Because as I said, I've been increasing every day for the past months, since I've stopped, since I've started again, sorry, to eat dinner. So yeah, that's it basically, guys. And so yeah, so these are the benefits of not having dinner, as I said, losing weight. And also it's not just that, but as I said, you can do a lot of more stuff. Plus, for example, you could actually go to the gym. So that means you're not eating those calories that you were eating before, plus you have time to go to the gym, which is actually burning calories. So that would be amazing. Imagine going to the gym, or even if you're not going to the gym, maybe exercise at home, which is good. But sometimes going to the gym is good because you are in a place where you can do anything else. So you're not gonna sit on the sofa after a set of dumbbells. You're just gonna keep doing stuff until you're in the gym, and all the people in the gym are just gonna exercise and working out. So you're not gonna be tempted in doing washing dishes, or you're just gonna work out in the gym. So that's the benefit of being in an actual gym rather than exercising at home, which is good, as I said. But exercise at home should be like something that you do on top of the gym, rather than not going to the gym because you have some dumbbells, or because you will be very tempted. I'm talking to myself here, of course, guys. So I'm gonna be very much tempted to do something else. So maybe, as I said, I'm gonna do a set of dumbbells, and then I'm gonna be tempted to watch a TV series, or eat, or drink, or I don't know, whatever, clean, and that's not gonna be a proper exercise. So, as I said, not having dinner, it's time for you to so the benefits of not having dinner is losing weight, having more time for yourself, study. I've finished the uni, but I still have a lot of stuff to study, a lot of training. Imagine that myself as a nurse, if I want to draw blood, for example, I have to get recognized again. I have to be signed off again. So that's some training that I have to do. So some studying, and there's a lot, all the competencies of a nurse. I have to be signed off again. So study, training, and even for example, other agencies that I'm working for, I have to do training. So not having dinner, that means for me, having like literally double the time to do this stuff. Also, when you're going back from work, let's imagine, you're not, because you're not having dinner, you're not that sleepy. Plus, you're gonna have a coffee, and if it's a normal coffee, that means you're gonna, I'm gonna be able to stay up for the next, let's say, 2 hours, and I can do stuff rather than just, concentrating on, as I said, preparing food, eating food, digesting food, and falling asleep. So this is very important, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and write a comment down below. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.